Namaste students. Today's concept is computational thinking for grade 5, chapter 2, fractions. Question 1. Sam has some chocolates. He gave one more than half the chocolates to A and one less than half the chocolates to B. What is the difference between the number of chocolates given to A and B? I guess by now you would have figured out the answer. It's so simple. Let me assume I have half the chocolate. I mean to say Sam has half the chocolate. Let's represent as X. One more than the half to a person A, friend A. And another half, okay, less than half. That is one less than half. One less than half given to B. And the question is, what is the difference between the number of chocolates given to A and B? Obviously, it's going to be 2. Difference of A minus B. Mathematically, we say x plus 1, then, multiply with the negative sign, you get minus x plus 1. X gets cancelled, and the answer is 2. Okay, it's kind of logic question. A half of less, one more than the half and one less than the half. So obviously the difference is 2. Great. Moving on to our next question. 3 groups of people A, B, and C each have the same number of members. Great. Okay. Each person within a group can only be part of one activity. So members of A, if the person is participating in activity 1, he can't participate in 2 or 3. So one person, one activity. Great. Half of group A does activity 1. Let's make a note. This is A, B, C. Activity 1. Let me draw another activity 2, activity 3. Okay. Half of group A does activity 1. I mention it as A by 2 here. Okay, A by 2 or in activity 1, which is also done by all members of group B. So complete B is here, done. Then let's check what is the next condition. Half of group C does activity 3. I mention it as C by 2, which is also done by remaining members of A. So it's remaining members of A. Then let's put it as A by 2 again. Remaining members. Members of A completely done. B members is completely done because they are completely, which is also done by all members of B. It's done. There is no member left in group B and group A. So now group C, half of them are done with activity 3. Let's check what's the next condition. All remaining people do activity 2, that is only C by 2. The members of group C. Which activity is done by least member of people? Obviously, it's going to be activity 2 because only half of C group is doing it. Okay, so I go with option C. Oh, not option C, option B, that is activity 2. Great. Moving on to the next question. If dollar symbol equals 2, 12, at symbol equals half of 12, which is 6, and hashtag, which is quarter of 12, 3, quarter of 12, that is 1/4 of 12, which is 3. Then find the value of, okay, dollar is 12, at symbol is 6, and the other one is 3. Okay, according to Bodmer's rule, we are supposed to multiply, if I'm not wrong, 72 minus 3, 69. Come on. Okay, this is such a easy question, isn't it? We'll move on to the next question. What fraction of the total area of all circles is shaded? Okay, I see here this is shaded. This is okay. Here the smallest fraction is 1/4. the circle is divided into 4 parts, 1/4. So let's divide the whole, all circles into 4 equal parts. Then count how many parts are there here. 4, 4, 4, 12. So in total, there are 24 partitions. In that, 1 is shaded, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is shaded. Do you find anything? Yes, option A is the answer. Great. Moving on to the next question. At least this question, uh, uh, I expect to be a bit difficult to solve because all other 4 questions were so simple. A piece of land is distributed between Raj and Rahul. Raj receives half the total land. Okay, let's consider this. This is for Raj. Raj, okay, great. Then Rahul receives land equal to half of what Raj receives. Okay, the remaining, I believe. This is for Rahul. What fraction of the land remains undistributed? Obviously, it's going to be 1/4. Oh, come on. Great. So I believe today's session was simple and we finished all 5 questions for the day. We'll meet you in the next session with next set of questions. Thank you.